What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tune In Tuesday. I got a very special video for you today. This one is very heartfelt. It is very necessary in the world and is a highlight of a new direction in my life. So I'm super excited to share this video with you guys here today. It's a whole new setup. I'm out here just enjoying nature. I think that nature reflects this topic today. That's building healthy and supportive relationships. And in my life, current day, current time, I've came to a very deep realization on how I failed a lot of people in my life. I failed a lot of relationships in my life that are dear to me. And with the knowledge that I gained and the wisdom that I gained, I want to make sure that you're finding people that are supporting you in your relationships through my failures and through my realizations that I came to discover most recently. And it was very painful to know the mistakes that I made. I had to be very careful not to self sabotage while also owning responsibility for the pain that I caused of my loved ones in my life. So I gained a lot of knowledge that I want to share with you guys. And a lot of it has to do with pride. When I look at a lot of the relationships that failed, in my reality, given my parents and aunties and aunts and a lot of where I come from in my community, a lot of reasons why the relationships fail is because of pride. Pride is the ultimate destroyer of relationships. And the reason why I think that is based on my understanding is because pride is very equivalent to selfishness. And relationships are about teamwork. It's about thinking about the other person, supporting the other person, being there for the other person, not being selfish, self-motivated, and holding on to trust issues. So a lot of healing has to come before you can be in a positive relationship. And what I came to realize about myself is that I needed to heal a lot. I had a lot of pride that caused a lot of hurt and pain to, again, a lot of people around me. Because I was blind, because I was arrogant, I was very competitive and self-motivated and all about winning, that I put a lot of people around me in pain. I failed a lot of people in my life because of my selfishness, because of my self-motivation to win. And sometimes we lie to ourselves that it's not just about us, but in reality it is, because you're not willing to be responsible and sacrifice particular things because of your pride. And that's what I came to learn. It goes deep when you consider what pride actually is and how it falls into the seven deadly sins, right? Greed, sloth, you know, envy. All of these things are birthed out of pride, especially shame, right? Because when you're self-driven, you're blind and you're deluding yourself to a lot of things. And sometimes you get to a point of life where the damage is done and you have to take an honest look in the mirror. And so if you have someone in your life who is not supporting you emotionally, they're being controlling, they're being manipulative, they're only thinking about themselves, and you pick up on these cues, do not lie to yourself. Be very honest with yourself about the person that you're dealing with. And you can love them, but you have to bring awareness to them. And the only way that relationship will be strong and will continue to grow is their ability to be open with what you're telling them, and their openness and their willingness to be open to change. And like I said, honestly, a lot of this came from my own self-reflection of me dealing with pride, my arrogance, you know, my competitiveness, and my selfishness. I only thought about myself in my relationship. A lot of the times, I have 2 children. I feel that I failed them due to my selfishness in a lot of ways. I probably put them in particular situations and probably prevented myself from giving them the best and things like that because, again, my selfishness and pride and being blind to a lot of things. So if you're looking for support and, a healthy relationship, these are the things to look out for. And that inspired me to create this video today. Is find people that support you. Find people who support you. Do not leave yourself out. You are worthy. Your needs matter, right? That's the important thing here is I was being so selfish. I was only focusing on my needs and not the needs of those around me. So it was a very painful realization, but nonetheless a much needed realization because I do love my relationship. I do love my family. I do want to be the best man that I can be, the best human being that I can be. I am willing to sacrifice. I am willing to be totally responsible for all my wrongdoings and providing and protecting from my family. And these are the key indicators of someone who has the best interest for you and that you can honestly grow together. And I've changed a lot most recently and had a lot of realizations to now teach others what to look for by way of my own downfalls and my own personal growth. And it takes a lot of acceptance, to be willing to change and do better, but it's for the better. And you would do whatever is necessary for those who you love, okay? And this is the mindset you want to look for when you're in a relationship with a person. And make sure that you love yourself, you prioritize your needs, understand that your needs matter, and make sure you take care of yourself and not sabotage yourself or allow other people or things to sabotage you. All right. So my message here today is to love yourself. Make sure you're finding someone, you're surrounding yourself around people who are actually there for you, who actually care for you and are willing to support you in all ways, mentally, emotionally, financially, if necessary, not to be dependent, but to have a relationship where another person sees you and they hear you. Okay. So this is Tune In Tuesday. This is what I have for you. I hope all the best for you in your relationships, your endeavors, health, wealth, and relationships. And I will talk to you soon. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love you. Peace.